We're in Canada at Mosport, and we're coming onto the front straightaway here, 2.3 mile racetrack, I believe, into a sweeping downhill turn one. Please don't mind the guy's hands that's actually driving this. It's not Kevin. This is an 03 ALMS race. We come down to turn two, a blind, very fast, uphill then downhill before the apex corner. Absolutely breathtaking, one of the trickiest corners in all of motorsport. It goes into an increasing radius turn three, so it'll be tight early apex and then it opens up at the exit into turn four, which is a downhill sweeper. Also blind apex on turn in, and this is turn 5A and B, which is a tight corner, 290 degrees back to back. You basically make one big sweeping 180 degree corner. We're on the back straightaway right now. It's a big uphill climb, so getting the shot out of the last corner there at 5B is super important to be able to make a lap. Coming into what I believe is turn 9, a sweeper at the end of the back straightaway. Again, very fast and uphill for most of the way until just about the end of the very late apex before you come to two 90-degree corners, which are third gear each, and we're back onto the front straightaway. Since there's so much going on here, we're going to do this lap in half speed so that I can tell you a little bit more about it. We're coming on to the front straightaway at Mosport. You should be in probably third gear, the bottom of third gear. We're going to get up to fourth and probably short shift up to fifth gear just before we slowly let out of the gas, nice and easy as you have a downhill approach. Your apex will be just about a car length into that curbing, and you can use up that curbing on the exit. I wouldn't be too on it. I'd leave that as a little bit of a buffer. Turn two here, you're going to be on the right on the approach, and just as you crest the hill, you're going to turn in and double apex. The first apex will be right there what we went past, and then as we compress near the bottom of the hill, it's still a little bit off camber, but you're going to make that last apex there, let it out to the right, and then immediately pull it back to the left. And when we turn in here, turn three, we're going to shoot for about 2 car lengths in. There's actually going to be a little bit of a bump sticking out of the curb, an irregularity, and that's what we're going to use for our apex point. This is a pretty long sweeping corner on the exit, and we're going to get back over to the right, and as we come underneath the bridge, we're going to slowly come out of the gas. There'll probably be a little bit of a break for most of you guys, not too much though, and we're going to get back for a late apex all the way into the left-hand side here, and then we have this huge hill that you really can't see yet on the video how much of a compression this is. It lets you brake very late into this slow second gear 90. You straighten up for just an instant and turn in for turn 5B, which is now downhill, very slow, usually a little bit rough, and extremely important to get the power down on here. I want you guys patient in between 5A and 5B so that you can make a good late apex and then one shot to the power as early as you possibly can for full throttle. The straightaway is got a couple of kinks in it here, and it's extremely uphill. It's the most uphill you're ever going to have on such a long straightaway in any of the courses that you guys run, even Road America. As we get to the end of it, we've got a very fast sweeping right-hand corner. You're going to go down 1 gear for it, and your apex isn't going to be until very late right here, the second set of curbing, and then when we get onto it, you're never going to leave it. You're going to hold it to the right the whole way through as we set up for a quick 90-degree left-hand corner, and we're going to sacrifice a little bit. We're only going to go about halfway out to the road so we can set up all the way left and make our 90-degree right-hand corner again in third gear, coming back onto the front straight. And that's our checkered flag.